Now that we're having rerun banners and no new 5 stars, I thought it was the perfect time to make a tier list for the current lineup of 5-star characters. Okay, I don't think I need to say this, but I will anyway. So as a disclaimer, this tier list is absolutely objective and is based on scientific fact. If you disagree with it, feel free to smash like and subscribe to make me feel sad. Obviously, I don't have every single 5-star in the game, so for those I don't have, I'm gonna have to switch over to the next tab of my web browser, which is Opera GX. Opera GX is a web browser which has tons of features for gamers. One useful feature of this browser is the ability to limit the amount of RAM and or CPU usage through the GX control panel. This can be helpful when you have plenty of tabs open and you're farming for your character's materials. Opera GX also has the ability to limit network bandwidth, which can be especially useful if you have slow internet. And switching between browsers is also very easy. Just go to the browser settings, synchronization, and then you can import your bookmarks and settings to Opera GX. Google Chrome extensions are also compatible with Opera, so you don't have to worry about losing the YouTube dislike again. And Opera is also available for your phone, which can be connected to the PC version if you'd like. So if you want to give Opera GX a try, use my download link in the description or in the pinned comment below. Thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to the tier list. So let's start off with Albedo, I guess. The camera zooms into his face, and then right as he throws his rock things, the camera zooms out, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Then he fixes his gloves. You gotta maintain the drip even in combat, you know? Look at him, he's just fixing his gloves. Actually kinda like that part. I'll give him a C for now. Okay, Aloy. I do like the camera work where it zooms in as she draws her bow. There was nothing like really interesting. I'd put her at D for now. Okay, Ayaka. S tier of course. No, I'm kidding. I really like how she opens her eyes at the end of her animation. Like, right there. I've probably seen it a million times already since waiting for her release. She actually doesn't use her blade. She uses a fan. I wouldn't say her burst animation is S tier. I'd say it's like a strong A. A for Ayaka. Let's go with that. Amber's not a 5-star. Not a 5-star. Not a 5-star. Could be a 5-star. I really like how Diluc's burst animation shows that his claymore has weight to it. Look at that. There's just like so much impact. And then he summons a big bird, which may or may not be useless, depending on how you use it. Solid B tier for Diluc. Yeah, the camera work here is chef's kiss. Shows you that her claymore has weight. Similar to Diluc's, it's more intense in Eula's burst animation, because it shows the blade like zooms into her face and it overall just looks epic. An A tier, I guess. Okay, Ganyu's burst, I'm not gonna lie, is very good looking. I might be wrong, but I think Ganyu's burst is one of the few ones with multiple angles. Like, it's usually just a zoom in of the character, but if you look at Ganyu's burst, the first part is like a zoom in top down to her face, and then it goes bottom to top, and it shows a lot of her assets. I'm gonna have to give it the first S tier. Utao's is pretty snappy. I like the ghost actually, it's pretty cute. I don't think there's like anything special about it though. Oh, wait, does she actually wink? She does. I think that just made me want to rank it higher. Just for the wink, an A. Yeah, Itto burst, definitely an S tier. So out of all the 5-star animations, Itto's the only one with a different background. May or may not be everyone's cup of tea, cause sometimes the environment also adds to how good the burst animation looks. But for Itto, I think it looks pretty good regardless. Okay, an S tier, but he's like at the lower end of the S tier. Yeah, Kazuha's burst is probably one of the best in the game. I like how it zooms into his blade as he unsheaths it. The thing that sets Kazuha's burst apart from the others is he can actually change the environment, which, as I said earlier in Itto's burst, with his original background may or may not be a good thing. So I think he ranks above Ganyu just because of how his burst works, where he could change like the environment with his burst using different swirls. So I think that's pretty cool. It's probably the best burst animation yet. Okay, Keqing's burst. Shing shing shing. It looks pretty cool, alright? But my favorite part is when she looks up at the camera. looks at you, judges you, stares into your soul, questions why you even play Genshin Impact. I'm giving her a solid A. Probably above Hu Tao. Kokomi's burst animation looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, her background changes as well. I don't know, it's just smooth overall. So definitely A tier as well. Above Keqing's. Wait, Ayaka's, I'm gonna have to lower her, I guess. Our favorite terrorist kid. Nothing fancy. It's just a zoom in of her detonating her bomb, I guess. I do like how she looks so happy doing it. Okay, Klee is a B for Boom Boom Bakudan. Okay, Mona's is similar to Kazuha's. It does look good after her animation. Her bubble looks good. It makes the battlefield like have this galaxy environment. Okay, here's the thing though. The zoom in is like so fast that you don't even see her face that much. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get dizzy when I use this. Not too dizzy, but maybe it's a me thing. It probably is. Probably at the lower end of the S. Jean's burst is interesting. You don't actually see her face. You see her face in between her blade. Like it zooms into her, but zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, nothing special. C tier for Jean. Qiqi has this zoom in, zoom out as well. But I like how she does a little pose at the zoom in. And she closes her eyes and then she like explodes. Okay, so as much as I hate Qiqi, a high B for Qiqi. It's kind of similar to Kazuha's and Mona's burst where it leaves like an area with some effects on it. She has this like back-to-back with her cryo avatar, which looks pretty cool. And I like how it spins as well. But unlike Mona's, the rotation of the camera isn't too motion sickening. It's just right. I don't know, it's probably because Mona's burst is too zoomed into her face. But for Shenhe, it just works well. I'm gonna give her a high A. Higher than Ayaka's. Next, okay, the Raiden Shogun. Okay, Raiden's burst animation, Booba Blade, check, you already know. And I also like how her eyes glow. Yeah, definitely an S tier. Higher than Mona, I'd say. So Childe just slashes his weapon. Oh wait, there's actually two versions of his ult. But the other one though. Okay, the ranged one is kinda okay as well. He may have two burst animations, but I'll put him at C for Childe. So Venti's eyes doesn't glow. He does wink though. So it's quick and snappy. A B tier, higher than Klee's. Yeah, I'd say lower than Diluc. It just has that mommy energy, you know? And her eyes glow as well. And she has that side booba. Her background change as well. You can see her tail at the end there. Glowing eyes, side booba, S tier. Lower end of the spectrum though. I actually love Yoimiya's burst animation. I don't have her though. I absolutely love the fact that she like jumps up in the air. You can't tell me that's not epic. And the fireworks as well. It just looks very cool to me how she jumps. Definitely S tier. Yeah, higher than Mona, lower than Raiden's. Okay, Xiao's... Okay, I didn't want to make this joke, but Xiao's burst animation is pretty short. The shortest 5-star burst animation? He just puts on his mask. I'm sorry, buddy, but... I'm gonna have to put you on D tier. Okay, Zhongli's burst. It's very good, okay. The angle, bottom to top, it just shows his dominance. Definitely S tier, lower than Yoimiya's. Okay, we have Ayato here in this tier list. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Ayato leaks are everywhere. I'm not even searching for Ayato leaks. They just come up in my YouTube recommended. Why not include him in the list as well? Yeah, okay, it looks pretty badass. Wait, I don't know if I can show this. It's probably gonna be considered a leak if I show it. I guess I'll just blur it out. It looks drippy, no pun intended. I'd say a high A tier. Okay, this looks about right beside his sister. Well, I guess that wraps up the tier list. I had more S tiers and A tiers than I anticipated. Let me know in the comments which parts you agree with and which parts you did not agree with. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. And I guess I'll catch you guys next time.